Okay, we are going live not only on YouTube today, but also on Instagram. So very happy about that. Just quickly before we start with all the topics, it's super excited. So many things to talk about. Unbelievable. Yesterday's market sell-off. Yesterday, the information about the trade war and so on. We have unbelievable news, negative news, unfortunately, from Argentina. The stock market broke down 48%, unbelievable number. And we talk about some earnings which are pretty well. People are scared of actually of recession, but if you're looking into the earnings, which we will come in a minute, then you will say, where is the recession? So very excited to talk about that. Instagram should be live here now as well. So let's dive slowly into it. So before diving, because some people will watch this after I went live, so make sure that you skip maybe the first minute or so to make sure you get the most out of it. Important, I think, is to know why I'm doing this live stream. I find it, of course, super excited to talk about the market before it's open. We have around 8 local time in New York is just before 9, 8:45 a.m. So we are right into before the market. So very interesting to talk about the market before it's open, to see how yesterday's developments will affect also today's development. Though my daily vlogs on YouTube is of course ongoing in the highest quality possible, though I still don't have my camera that I forgot on the KLM flight, which is super funny but very, very annoying. However, I will make some vlogs every day still for you guys in highest quality on my YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification, because then you will know that it's when a new video, a live stream is starting and so on. So quite interesting. Let's start with yesterday. So yesterday, unbelievable, the stock market just crashed very, very hard. Let me have a look. So just to recap, Dow Jones minus 3.05%, Nasdaq minus 3%, S&P 500 almost minus 3%, gold minus 0.45%, oil minus 67%. Euro went down a bit, and the volatility index went a bit down as well. I very barely saw things like that before. So of course, this was a kind of concern. But there's definitely one main factor that was basically announced to cause all this market crash, and it was the inverted yield curve. So actually, when the 10 years bounds interest rate are going down, and the short-term interest rate of the bond market, like 2-year bond market, goes up and is giving you more interest rate than the 10-year market, 10 years bond interest rate. This means that the people don't trust in the long-term yield and bond market, so they are more into the low and short-term market. So that's why the interest rate is going down there. A very interesting topic. I'm uploading a vlog on YouTube later on about that, to going in depth and giving a short update of yesterday's market. But these numbers are absolutely ridiculous. However, today's market looks a little bit better. So we're having the Dow futures plus 145 points. The S&P is positive. The Nasdaq seems to be positive as well. The Russell seems to be positive. Europe is a little bit down. I guess they're a little bit neutral, waiting what's happening with US, and I think with the positive opening of US, also the European markets will go up as well. So a couple of things that I wanted to go through before the market opens. One very important point that gives fear to the market is that basically you have just Monday we had a 48% crash of the Argentinian stock market, and this was because there's a presidential election, and it seems the favorite candidate, or the candidate that was the favorite is losing, and the people have fears into economy by then. So that's why the Argentinians suffered the second biggest ever crash, which was crazy to see this kind of crash in Latin America, through Venezuela and all these other countries. In Brazil, the economics is not that strong there anyway, but seeing such a strong downturn there is quite quite strong and frightening, actually. What else we have today in the news before going into the earnings? I have also a good news, or a specific news here. SoftBank, the biggest, one of the biggest funds worldwide, usually putting big money and big dollars into tech like Uber, WeWork, Slack, and so on, putting now 110 million in the first ever startup for energy storage. They are from Switzerland and called Energy Vault, and they have a specific way of storing energy. So this is like newsworthy that they, from the technology going more into a more hardware based investment. So this is quite newsworthy, apparently. Then the last thing I wanted to do is definitely go into the earnings, because if you're looking into the earnings, then you really ask yourself, where is the recession? Okay, let's start with Walmart. Walmart is a profit of $1.27 per share, 5% more than expected. Revenue beat more than expected. And also the sales per store, 2.8% raise, better than the 2.4 expected. So really good. Also, Walmart raises the full year sales and earnings forecast, and Walmart should be also up this morning. Let me see. Yes, 6.78% plus. Just now pre-market, so you see the stock will be exploding when the market opens. Then there is a news that General Electric, actually, they had some some whistleblowers, the same from Bernie Madoff, which is the most biggest ever fraud on Wall Street. So actually the same whistleblower actually said that they was hiding some financial problems over there. So this is quite interesting to see. What else? Then we have Tapestry. They are matching forecast, adjusted earnings 61% cents per share. Also, very good. Alibaba, the biggest Chinese e-commerce giant, beat estimate on top and bottom lines. That means revenue and so on, profit as well. Growth is coming up. The retailer JCPenney lost 18 cents per share, much less than I expected, 31 cents per share. So also there very positive. Cisco also reported a quarterly profit of 83 cents per share. It's also above estimates. If you're reading this, you're really asking, where the hell is the recession, right? So really good numbers here in the earnings. So I will definitely also today, when I'm later on road, I will make another vlog that will most probably come up by tomorrow about recession and the top 3 things to do during a recession, in my opinion. So make sure you hang around my YouTube channel by tomorrow to see what you can do actually in a recession, which seems to be coming in the next couple of months. And I also put a couple of signs and also a couple of interesting history data points as well. So definitely I can see that people are enjoying the live stream, which is amazing. I really like to do the live stream, because then I can look directly into the market, tell you guys what is important to watch. So it seems that the market will be positive this morning. About half an hour, 25 minutes to go. Let me know, guys, what you think, and you will see me in another vlog that will be up in a couple of hours, and another live stream most probably by tomorrow before the market opens. And don't forget, the grass is greener on the other side. Make sure to stick around. Thank you and peace.